Good day to one and all. My name is Indiekin, and welcome to my channel. I'm Indy. We're going to be talking about the game Tormentor, developed by Mad Mind Studios. They've given us games like Paranoid, Succubus, and Agony. Sort of three very twisted, sort of dark theme games. And obviously, you can tell by the title of this one, this is probably going to be a lot worse. I think, judging by the look of it, it is going to be worse. And the whole premise of this video is to be like, is this game allowed to be released? Should it be released? Do I like it? Do you like it? This sort of video hopefully will be free, like have the freedom for open views. So if you like it or you don't like it, both is fine. And that's the kind of thing I want to get across. So let's get into it, shall we? So obviously in the past we've had games like Manhunt, and that was my only no, there's another one, Hatred. Hatred's a very good one. Those two games are pure, like, prime examples of like games really pushing the boundaries a little bit, and they're both games that I actually enjoyed. After a long day, I used to return, play on my gaming PC when I had a gaming PC. I don't have one anymore, but when I used to come home, I used to play a bit of Hatred. And that's not because I'm someone that enjoys killing innocent people or I'm twisted or fucked up. I just enjoyed it. It was just a bit of like arcade fun. But I think what separates that game to the looks of Tormentor is the fact that that was just an arcade game. And then Manhunt, I don't know, Manhunt's pretty dark, but I think we've had some pretty outlandish games since that point. So what I'm trying to get at is I'm saying that Manhunt isn't the worst thing that ever came to console. It was banned for a long time. I think it was banned in the UK. I should probably do my research before making videos and put them on YouTube, but I believe it was banned in the UK for a while. And then I think my dad bought it for my brother when he was like 8 or 9. Yeah, we all did it, but I think we've had some pretty outlandish games since Manhunt for sure. And there's always a new game that comes out that gets in trouble. Like there was a game that came out called Martha is Dead, where Sony banned a certain scene on it. And I think what Tormentor will struggle with is that it's not just the scene, it's the whole game. So let's talk about what the game is quickly for those who don't know. I mean, it's good to go over it anyway if you do know. So Tormentor is about a disfigured, rather ugly character called the Tormentor who owns a prison, which is almost like his torture chamber. He dwells there and waits for the innocent people to come through and starts torturing them for the dark web. And his reason for doing it is to make money for his mental health medication, which is a bit of a contradiction, isn't it, really? I don't think that's the best way to solve your mental health troubles, by brutally murdering innocent people. But anything to make the dollar, I suppose. So already the game's premise is causing some red flags, hence why it's popping up in video game journalism everywhere. But it's the features itself that causes the real issues. So the people that you put in your torture chamber are people that you customize, right? So every person that you put in, you can give them a backstory, change the way they look, hair color, voice, name tags, you name it, right? You can also make them naked as well, which I think is a big issue, really. But the way the rest of the world is going to look at it is that some poor sod who's getting bullied at school is going to go home, load the game up on his PC, and create all his classmates in this game, and then live out his fantasy. Is that true? Is it going to cause violence? No, video games don't cause violence, let's be real. Back in the 1970s, they weren't fucking playing Grand Theft Auto when all the serial killers were knocking about. They were playing Paper Mario, but I don't believe I ever read anywhere that all the serial killers were playing video games anyway. So, you know, for someone like me, if I'm getting the game, I'm going to be sticking Hitler in my chamber. All of them. You name it. Local paedophile names, put them in there. I'll be having a blast, living out my fantasy as a fucking hero of justice. But again, the world isn't going to see it that way, which is why the game is red flagging left, right and centre. But do I really think this game should be released? In my opinion, yeah, why not? Put it out there. I mean, they've already started it. They may as well finish it. They know what they were doing when they like started developing the game. And I suppose if you're going to buy that game, you know what you're in for. And then I think it's your job as a parent or carer to stop young children playing it. And also, if your relative has suffering some sort of mental issue, then don't let them play it. Simply delete it. Keep an eye on it. But again, do I think some of the features take it too far? Maybe. Yes, there is a feature I don't like. I don't like the nudity thing. I think that's a bit too far. It's a bit rapey. I'm not saying that they've put any sexualized notions in the game, but it will be interpreted as that when you're grabbing a naked lady or a man in the game. And I think, honestly, you're more likely going to trigger a sexualized response in a human being than a response where someone's going to go out and try and recreate putting someone in a prison. So maybe the nudity should be taken out. I think so. But that is just my opinion. I do think that kind of feature should be removed. Other than that, then go ahead. You know that I've missed out some pretty important parts of the game. You do get to customize your prison. And all that, and I don't know if you unlock new abilities like torture methods. You know, there is a lot of dark shit in the game, but it's the package you're in for if you choose to buy it or play it. And if you're, like I said, if you're a parent or carer or friend and you're worried about someone playing it, monitor the shit out of their computer. That's all you need to do. It's a simple thing. If not, leave the game be. Let those play it. I don't know how YouTube creators are going to get playing it online, but maybe they will. Will I play it one day? Maybe. I don't have the right tools to play it, but maybe someday. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. It was just a little short video. I don't know if I covered everything, but I just thought it'd be quite interesting to sort of talk about it. And if you stumbled across this video, thank you very much. And if you made it this far, thank you for listening. I hope my opinion hasn't upset you. If it has, apologies, but it is just an opinion. And if you want to join in the conversation, put a comment below, and I'll respond the best way I can. Thanks for watching. Cheers.